Welcome to Book Echo, where we decode a book for you in 15 minutes. Today we're exploring the Minto Pyramid Principle. Have you ever experienced scenarios like these? You confidently start a report in an important meeting, only to find your audience's eyes gradually becoming unfocused. Or you spend a lot of time writing a detailed report, only to be told that the main points are not clear. Or in daily communication, you rack your brains to explain a concept, but the other person always looks confused. These are communication dilemmas we often encounter in work and life. In this age of information explosion, we deal with massive amounts of data every day. How to grasp the key points in a short time and express our ideas clearly and powerfully has become a crucial skill. The Pyramid Principle provides us with a key to unlock the door of efficient communication. The Pyramid Principle, introduced in this book, not only helps us better organize our thoughts, but also makes our expressions more persuasive. It's like a navigation system for thinking, guiding us to find the right direction in the complex ocean of information. So what exactly is this Pyramid Principle, hailed as the Bible of thinking and expression? How can it help us navigate work and life with ease? Let's unveil its mystery together. First, let's look at what the Pyramid Principle is and why we should understand it. The Pyramid Principle is a structured method of thinking and expression proposed by Barbara Minto, a former McKinsey consultant in the 1970s. The core idea of this method is to organize information into a pyramid-shaped structure, placing the central idea at the top, and then using the lower levels to support this central idea, achieving clear, concise, and persuasive communication. The Pyramid Principle is important because it can help us communicate more effectively in today's information explosive era. In business environments, executives' time is precious and attention is limited. Research shows that websites only have 10 to 20 seconds to capture users' attention. Therefore, we need a way of communication that can quickly convey core information while providing sufficient details. The Pyramid Principle perfectly meets this need. The structure of the Pyramid Principle can be figuratively compared to a pyramid. At the top of the pyramid is the most important conclusion or suggestion, which is the core message you want to convey. From the top down are the key arguments supporting this core message. Each key argument can be further divided into more specific supporting information. This structure allows readers or listeners to quickly grasp the main points while also being able to delve into details as needed. The Pyramid Principle is effective because it aligns with the natural laws of human thinking. Psychological research shows that human short-term memory is limited, generally only able to remember about 7 information units simultaneously. By organizing views more clearly. Traditional expression methods often list a large number of facts and data before drawing conclusions. But this approach can easily make the audience or readers get lost in the details and find it difficult to grasp the main points. The Pyramid Principle requires us to give the conclusion first, and then use the lower-level arguments to support this conclusion. This top-down expression method allows the audience to quickly understand our core viewpoints and then delve into the details as needed. Finally, the Pyramid Principle can improve our work efficiency. In a business environment, time is money. The Pyramid Principle can help us quickly organize our thoughts and efficiently write reports or create presentations. At the same time, this structured way of thinking also helps us understand others' viewpoints more quickly, improving communication efficiency. Now that we understand what the Pyramid Principle is, how can we quickly master it? The core steps of the Pyramid Principle can be summarized as top-down and bottom-up processes. These two processes complement each other and together form the application method of the Pyramid Principle. The top-down process means that when expressing, we should give the conclusion first and then provide arguments supporting this conclusion. This method conforms to people's habit of receiving information and can quickly capture the audience's attention. Specifically, this process includes the following steps. 1. Propose the core viewpoint or conclusion. 2. List the key arguments supporting this conclusion. 3. Provide specific supporting information for each key argument. The bottom-up process is a method used in the thinking and preparation stage. It helps us extract core viewpoints from a large amount of information. This process includes 1. Collect all relevant information and data. 2. Group this information and find commonalities. 3. Extract key arguments from these groups. 4. Based on these key arguments, draw the final conclusion or suggestion. To better understand these two processes, we can look at a specific case. Suppose you are the marketing manager of a retail company and need to propose suggestions to the senior management to increase sales. First, you would collect various relevant information, such as sales data, customer feedback, market trends, etc. Then, you would group this information and might discover several main issues: insufficient product variety, low customer service quality, insufficient online sales channels, etc. Based on these issues, you might propose several key suggestions, such as expanding the product line, improving customer service, strengthening online sales. Finally, draw an overall conclusion, which is to increase sales through diversified strategies. In the actual report, adopt a top-down approach, first proposing the overall conclusion, then gradually expanding the argument. Core suggestion: increase sales through diversified strategies. Key point 1, expand product line. Introduce new product categories. Collaborate with well-known brands to increase high-end products. Key point 2, improve customer service. Provide staff training to improve service quality. Implement a customer feedback system to solve problems promptly. Key point 3, strengthen online sales. Optimize company website and mobile applications. Open official stores on major e-commerce platforms. This structure can quickly convey core information while providing sufficient details for support. To quickly master the pyramid principle, you can follow these steps. 1. Clarify your core message. Before you start writing or preparing a speech, ask yourself, what is the one message I most want to convey? This will become the top of your pyramid. 2. Determine supporting arguments. Think about 3 to 5 key arguments that support your core message. These will form the second layer of the pyramid. 3. Collect supporting information. Find specific supporting information for each key argument, such as data, cases, or logical reasoning. These will form the bottom layer of the pyramid. 4. Check logical relationships. Ensure that the information at each layer directly supports the layer above it and that information at the same layer does not overlap. 5. Adjust the order. Arrange the information within each layer in logical order or by importance. 6. Practice summarizing. Try to summarize your entire argument structure in one sentence. This helps ensure your thoughts are clear and coherent. Through continuous practice and application, you will find that the pyramid principle can significantly improve your thinking and communication efficiency. Whether writing reports, giving presentations, or in daily communication, this structured way of thinking can help you express your ideas more clearly and persuasively. Finally, let's look at some difficulties in applying the pyramid principle. The first difficulty is determining the core message, the top of the pyramid. Many people are accustomed to listing all information first and then summarizing the conclusion. But the pyramid principle requires us to do the opposite, determining the core message first and then building supporting arguments around it. This requires us to have a clear understanding of the core message we want to convey before we start writing or speaking. The solution is to propose a hypothetical core message before starting the analysis. Maintain an open attitude during the analysis process, adjusting this core message at any time. Finally, ensure that your core message directly answers the main questions of the audience or readers. Example: suppose you are analyzing a company's sales decline problem. The wrong approach is to list all possible reasons and then draw a conclusion. The correct approach is to first hypothesize sales decline is mainly due to product quality issues, and then collect and analyze data around this hypothesis. If you find the hypothesis doesn't hold, timely adjust to a new core message, such as sales decline is mainly due to intensified market competition. The second difficulty is maintaining the MEC principle between layers of information. The difficulty lies in the MECE principle, which requires information at the same layer to be mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive. Achieving MECE requires deep thinking and repeated revisions, which is challenging for many people. The solution is to use logical frameworks to organize your thoughts, such as problem trees or problem decomposition structures. Ensure that each branch is independent and that all branches together cover the entire problem space. The third difficulty is finding a balance between conciseness and detail. The pyramid principle emphasizes conciseness, but this doesn't mean we should ignore important details. The key is to find a balance between providing sufficient information and maintaining conciseness. The solution is to follow the 3x3 principle, which means using a maximum of 3 points at each layer and explaining each point with a maximum of 3 sentences. For content that requires more details, prepare supplementary materials. Example, introducing a new product strategy. The wrong approach is to explain every detail, causing the main message to be drowned out. The correct approach is core message. Launch a new product line to increase market share. 3 main arguments. First, meet unmet customer needs, 1 to 2 sentences of explanation. Second, leverage existing technological advantages, 1 to 2 sentences of explanation. Third, fill market gaps ignored by competitors, 1 to 2 sentences of explanation. By following these methods and examples, you can better apply the pyramid principle and improve the clarity and effectiveness of your communication. Remember, mastering the pyramid principle requires continuous practice and feedback. Over time, you will find your thinking and expression becoming more structured and persuasive. This concludes our interpretation of this book. Let's review the essence of the pyramid principle. The pyramid principle is not just a communication technique, but a way of thinking. It teaches us how to structure complex information, how to extract core viewpoints from massive data, and how to convey our ideas in the most effective way. Through the two-way process of top-down expression and bottom-up thinking, we can achieve clear thinking and powerful expression in any situation. But remember, mastering the pyramid principle is not achieved overnight. It requires constant practice and gradual improvement in practice. Every time you prepare a report, give a speech, or even write an email, it's an opportunity to apply and consolidate this principle. As time goes by, you will find your thinking becoming more structured and your communication more efficient. The pyramid principle not only enhances our work efficiency, but also helps us maintain clear thinking in this age of information overload. It is a powerful tool that can help us stand out in the workplace and better express ourselves in life. So, are you ready? Let's start reshaping our way of thinking and become masters of communication together.